Today we're going to show you how to replace your filter cartridge on your Arkin water filtration system. Here are the things that you would need: the two new filter cartridges and the key to the water filtration system. The filter cartridges that we will be addressing and replacing today will be the pre-filter and the post-filter. This one is the post-filter, and below is the pre-filter. We're going to begin by starting with the valve. We're going to shut off the inlet valve and the outlet valve to the water filtration system, isolating it from the rest of the plumbing system. After which, we are going to be opening up the bypass valve to allow water pressure in the home in the meantime, in case anybody wants to use the bathroom in the meantime. After that has been completed, we're going to, between these two hose bibs, pick one to allow the system to flush out and drain dry, so that you don't have any pressure in the system when you are attempting to replace these cartridges. Next, we're going to take our trusty key. We're going to come over to our pre-filter. We're going to start to slide it on, and then we're going to snugly open it to the left. Okay? Slowly take it off. Always support the bottom because you don't want to drop the container. You don't want to risk breaking it. It is made of plastic. So lefty for loosey to take it off. As it comes undone, you start to see the old filter cartridge inside of the container. We're going to take this out so I can show you the old nasty filter cartridge, and we're going to place it next to the new one just so that you can get a rough idea how the difference should look. You notice that the new ones are much wider, so we're going to take the new one out of the plastic covering. But before we do that, we're going to clean out the interior of the sump, which is the container that has the water in it. I'm going to just dump it somewhere real quick and make sure everything inside is clean. Then we're going to apply a grease along the O-ring, along the top, so that it doesn't mess up when it goes to tighten. We're going to finish removing the plastic film on the new filter cartridge. Then we're going to place it inside of the container. Please line up the little notch that is at the bottom of the container with the filter cartridge. Then we're going to place it back in and turn it to the right. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I'm going to tighten it by hand at first. Once this has been tightened all the way down, as snug as it can go, by hand, then you're going to take your tool and you're going to just push a little tight on it, just snug enough so that you can feel it tighten. No need to be a gorilla. Then we're going to turn this back off so that it doesn't splash us when we go to turn the water back on later. Next, we're going to go to the post cartridge, and we're going to put our key on and turn it to the left. Just same procedure as the first filter. We're going to remove the cartridge, placing our hand on the bottom of it again so that it doesn't fall, because these containers tend to be heavy once they're filled with water. Alright, once that has been done, we see the old filter cartridge there. We're going to remove it. So see how dirty this one is. place it next to the other two so you can have difference. And then we're going to take the new one. Alright, again, we're going to dump our water. Make sure the interior is clean. We're going to put our grease around our O-ring again. Apply a little on your finger. And then we're going to take our new filter cartridge out of the plastic seal and place it inside of the sump container. Make sure that those holes line up with each other. You see the little knob at the bottom, notch, and you see the hole inside of the filter cartridge. You're going to remove all the plastic. Then we're going to place this one up, lining it up with the existing system. Righty-tighty. Turn it to the right. Tightening. Nice and snug. Then we tighten it with the key. After everything has been snugged and tightened, we place our instruments, our tools back in place. And then we begin the pressurization process. This process will be so that we turn the bypass back off. Right now the water is off to the house, both through the bypass and through the outlet valve. And we're going to keep the inlet valve open halfway to allow it to pressurize our system. So the inlet valve should be the only thing that's applying pressure to the container at this time. After it had been filled, we'll turn it on all the way. Then we're going to step off here to the side a little. Make sure that this is the configuration. Bypass off, the outlet off, and the inlet and main valve are in the on position. Now we're going to step to the side and we're going to flush out any debris and air that had been trapped inside the system during this operation. Got to give it a quick flush, give it maybe roughly about 2 minutes, the flush out of the outlet side of the filtration system. Alright, you see here. Alright, we gave it enough time. Everything seems good. Everything is done. Now we can apply the pressure to the home again by opening the outlet valve. Now, at the end of this, everything should be back to normal. Bypass valve is off, and the inlet and outlet and main valve should be in the on position, and the water should be flowing freely into the home. That concludes our business for today. I wanted to thank you, and if you want to contact me, you can call me at 954-918-8169, or you can contact me at newtechplumbing.com, located in the Fort Lauderdale area. Have a wonderful day.